that highway, no map, no plan. Knuckles wide on the bars, engines roar like a band. Spam in his pocket, grease on his hands, wind in his face. No one understands. Dean the motor, riding fast, eating fried through the morning mist under a big blue sky.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Brown chicken. Sterling. I know you're probably not here still. Maybe you'll come back. Brown chicken might still be here. You got the coffee rolling. Rob. Good morning, Rob.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. We got Angel Faces here saying howdy. Yeah, American Outlaw decided to come hang out with us today. What a treat.
He's all up in the house.
Yeah. We had Ray Gregory earlier too, and he's on his way from Kentucky, rolling on back from Noah's Ark, learning about qubits and all that kind of stuff. Isn't that what they called it? Like 50 qubits by 100 qubits?
Yeah.
I think
Fancy
the
word.
measurement is.
I wish
from
my
your-
shop was that big.
I think the measurement is from your wrist to your elbow was considered a qubit when they were
Qubit.
laying the pyramids and stuff.
Oh, wow.
That was a dimension that was given to me.
Yeah.
I got shortchanged. I got a short cubit. Maybe mine's metric. I don't know.
Nice match.
No, but your qubit's pretty thick.
Don't be, yeah, don't be telling me. That's right. There you go. There you go.
Hey, good morning, Angel.
It's going south.
Oh, she's like, what did I just come into again today? Why do I sign up for this?
Yeah, I can't work in these conditions.
Yeah, I can't work in these conditions.
She's hanging with the silver hair.
Oh.
In some cases, the silver back, like in my case,
Yeah. A
Great
silverback.
silverback.
Hey, we were called.
What are you
some
saying, Mac? It's time for a waxing. You needed a back wax.
Yeah, wax on and wax off.
Wax it off. That lady that we I know you probably know already, Angel Face, but she had that channel we went and checked on, and you were talking about the she had like one moto video and had like 600 thumbs, and that's when you went into the proctologist thing. All that yesterday, you remember? Yeah, thumbs up, Doc. Thanks, man. But yeah, she made a little short from our live stream and gave us a little cool shout out. So I wanted to thank you, Angel. She was you kind of like
Yeah, that was funny.
yeah, it brought us her attention to her, and because we put her up on, she was, wow, I've never been on a live stream before. And I said, well, sorry, we're a small channel, but not sorry. And
Yeah.
let's see what it is here. I'll put it up real quick. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. Right here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's getting here. I should have things more prepared, but I'm a noob.
I like what Angel Face said there. I was around when the pyramids had built, so I would know for
Who does know? Huh?
I know shit.
Man.
Or shice. It was
Yeah,
the same term.
Oh, shit, it's fine.
Go ahead and pause it right there. It's sad that she says that because
Let's see what we got here. It says, not your cool girl motorcyclist.
I've got some ideas churning about doing some DIY projects for my motorcycle. I worry that as soon as I
That's a lot of thumbs. I've never seen that many in my life.
Wow.
Oh,
I know,
look at that.
right?
with you badass, sexy, cool cats out there, when I'm not one of y'all.
Wow.
I
2,000.
think she's cool. Come on
Yeah.
now. It's sad that she says that because
Yeah.
I've always found the motorcycle community accepting of everything and everyone.
Have you ever had anything with 900 subs? Anybody on the panel here? Or
No.
900 thumbs?
I'm sure my proctologist has used his thumb.
See, that's what I was talking about.
I can listen to her talk all day long.
Go ahead and pause it right there. It's sad that she says that
You actually
because
stole the show on that one with the comment. That's all I
That
can
was
say.
awesome.
She's-
That was awesome.
Yeah. That's
funny.
the what you up to channel. Let me put that back up. Yeah, so that's what we had checked out, I guess, yesterday. And I don't know, I just find it neat that somebody gives you a little gratitude and a little shout back, a little pat on the back. And she got a nice nice fancy channel. If you ever like go really watch a couple of her videos, which I did, they're
Post
really entertaining and amazing for what she's showing. It's like, wow, how does she even figure out how to do this stuff? Her acting and the way she puts together a video is, I'm surprised that she only has like 2,000 some other, which is a nice size for sure. But you know,
I think it's cool. I think it's cool that
Incredible
there are
good.
so many women into motorcycling, just in general, and now into moto vlogging. I mean, you got Red Rider and you got,
yeah,
Angel Face but I was looking at Facebook, though one of the unfortunate times I was looking at Facebook because I hate Facebook, but I was
Yeah.
looking through it and there was like recommended groups. There was like in the motorcycling groups, there was
myself a
actually a
two-wheeler.
lot of female only motorcycle groups, right? For female riders. And I thought that was kind of cool.
yeah. Let's see what she's got here. This was part of.
Setting speed records. Me dragon. Well, this potato has been riding for almost 10 years. And this past summer was the first year she ever stepped foot on a racetrack. And she freaking shows up with a 3-inch nail in her tire. Most likely from taking her bike off-roading when she wasn't supposed to.
I like that comment that her potato has been rotting for 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Mine's been rotting for, well, going on 50 now.
She's got that in her intro too. Something about it says a chaotic potato here to encourage you to be fearless, try new things, and make them your
Heck
own.
yeah.
So
Hey, you
Heck
read
yeah.
Liddy?
yeah, a little recap of yesterday on that channel. So yeah, thanks, Angel. And
We got brown chicken in the house. We got a whole bunch of folks this morning.
ooh,
Did Moto freeze?
I was
Yeah,
trying to-
Moto Bros.
did I freeze?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Okay.
No, we can hear you. It's just you froze.
Yeah, I'm not froze on my own screen.
I think you're giving us the,
But, you know, I was
That
trying to
some of his-
click on comments and I couldn't do it. Go ahead, Mac. What were you
that was
saying?
his creative thing side. You know, he was showing us how they could freeze and just
Still,
like that, but
freeze
still
frame.
talk. Yeah,
That
and
was-
still talk.
yeah, Jay Giles band, Freeze Frame.
Freeze frame.
Remember that
Freeze
song?
frame. Yeah. Good.
All right, we can move on. With Rob's neighbor, how you doing?
Rob.
Good morning. Another excellent live last night. If you get a chance, you go through the old books, like stuff from the early 1900s. Okay, about like motorcycles and concepts and gear,
Ooh.
like how like measurements on tires and how far one rotation, like 7 foot, it'll go, and just interesting stuff. And he was just sitting there going through these super old books that were like gems.
There's a channel, speaking of old school bikes, they specifically deal with like early gen Harleys, like 30s and stuff like that. And it's called Wheels Through Time, I think is the channel name. And they find these old Harleys and they bring them in and they restore them.
Yeah.
Brown Chicken wants to know if anybody can see him. I see his comments, and yes, you are showing up good.
I haven't got there yet. Is that what I did? Hold on. Hey,
Yeah,
Red,
Red,
Lady,
You're
good
heading,
morning.
yeah, you're heading that way.
We saw
Brown.
Sterling earlier saying hi lately. Can't see the chat. Can anyone see me? Oh, you are coming through old
My link.
Max, and so you won't see everybody. But unless I pop it up, you'll be fine. So
Oh, that's right. You guys are living to 2 separate channels.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
Mac joins my live, he has a button that says, "Hey, I can broadcast what he's doing over on his channel too."
Oh,
And,
that rocks.
helps his
Sweet.
channel out, yeah, and does things as well. So, I'm
So
glad
yeah,
to
Brown,
see
that would be why. Mr. B.
yeah, I got a Mr. B update on his boards too. He's got a nice logo he's been painting for his board making, and I saved it. So I'm going to try to.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he the one that does the signs?
Yeah. Well, the boards. that he did for Forgotten Angels. The what do you call the game? I forget. It's like pitching horseshoes, but they're bean bags.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cornhole game.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Cornhole. I'm so terrible.
Hey, my potato's working this morning.
You get a potato.
Potato.
Cornholio.
Got a potato. All right.
I couldn't run a light bulb off of my potato right now.
Oh man.
Maybe an LED.
Me, an LED, maybe, right? Small one.
Mr. B.
Baba
Look at
Booey.
that. Oh, look how
Yeah,
pretty those
yeah,
are,
buddy.
man. That's his pretty much original design, I would say. And
Yeah.
When he was on the live, those two were showing up and he was still doing them. And somebody had asked him, how he does that. And he hand paints each individual one. So each one technically has little differences, even though they kind of look the same.
They're
yeah,
all custom.
yeah.
It
he
makes
does
it,
airbrushing and he has to cut stencils out for certain things to overlay. So there's a lot of work in this.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
he knows how to minimize it and be efficient because he makes, some money at it as well. I mean, these boards can cost you anywhere from $200-300 to $400, $500, $600, depending on how fancy you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool.
That's,
Hey, Rob's neighbor.
I'm sorry, Mac, what were you saying? Saying
I'm just
howdy?
saying hey to Rob's neighbor.
Rob neighbor? Yeah, good morning, Rob's neighbor. How you doing? I don't even know what Rob's neighbor real name is yet. I know I'm sure he's told us. Just
Yeah.
a forgetter. So Angel says, gentlemen, how did she know we featured her? I invited her and her boyfriend, so maybe they watched yesterday's stream and seen herself. She was hidden at the end. So what is the chance? Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought
I don't know.
I saw you commented on one of her things while I was over there watching, and apparently she went to go check out the stream probably on a replay to see what it was about and skimmed through it and saw that we'd actually put her up on the thing because you asked per your request.
Well, John liked his song I made up for him yesterday. You remember before he left, he said, "Where's my song?"
Yes,
I whooped him one out.
that's freaking great. We should play it too. I think I got it in my email. I think I do. Oh, appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get things dialed in. Good morning. Yeah, Brown. Yeah, he's done a couple lives now, and I think they must have been late. I don't know. The first one was. I don't know when. Yesterday's. I woke up this morning and saw Rob's neighbor, and I just threw on the. I thought it was a video, and then I figured out it was a live, but it was a replay, but it just didn't say nothing about being live. So I don't know.
I think it was Brown Chickens. He went live real quick and he started up. He had his motorcycle in his dining room or whatever. And he said, "You guys want to see me start?"
Did he do that?
We're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, let's start it up."
Yeah.
Right in his dining room. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Let me get Mr. B's.
Open the windows.
What?
Open the windows.
Oh.
Right.
I'll put Mr. B's link out there just in case anybody wants some customized artwork like that.
I made the mistake of leaving the windows open when I did the burnouts outside.
Dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, you're worse off now in spring with all the pollen. If it's anything
Yeah.
like here, it's
Yeah, I got it closed up. It's
We just got rid of North Dakota pollen. I see our pollen comes in white, not yellow.
yeah, I couldn't remember like living in Minnesota. I never remembered all those years anybody complaining about pollen or anything in the air in spring. I was like, damn, we just don't. I don't
No.
think we have it up there, do we?
I don't know about Minnesota too much in this aspect, but the cottonwood over here,
Well,
there's times during the summer and fall where it looks like it's snowing.
Snowing.
The white puff is just falling.
Just gonna mention that too, and then we get those helicopter ones with the big
Yeah.
seat and the one fan that'll come down.
Yeah, smack you in the head if you're not quick enough.
Yeah.
See, Mr. B said those are our new logo designs, and I'm having that turned into a neon sign soon. We'll be doing
Ooh,
all of it live for the most part. I am starting that in July, so stay tuned. Mr. B does have a a screw tube. Willie likes to call this YouTube. Screw tube. Yeah.
Screw
He
tube.
does have a channel, and I put the link out. So yeah, and he does some nice stuff with it. He donated his time and effort boards last year to Forgotten Angels, and they made some good money for the what do you call their like
The raffles.
yeah, just for Forgotten Angels. Yeah, you know, the donations, and I don't know what you call that whole deal. But
Rob's neighbor. Are you looking for a channel name? Is that what I gathered from that?
I went round and round with the channel name. I'm just Carrie Rob's neighbor. Will be building intrigue. Wait until I have Rob on. Yeah.
Right on.
You know what you're doing, man. You see,
Yeah.
we're all talking about you. Like, well, what's his name? Well, I don't know. Does he have a face reveal?
Right.
You know, can we do a face reveal and all that? You know,
You remember
people do
Home
that.
Improvement? You remember Home Improvement and the neighbor you can only see from the
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Rob's
the
neighbor.
neighbor you need. That is a good idea for you, Rob.
What was his name? What was it? I forgot his name.
Oh
I don't
shoot!
remember.
Come
Oh,
on,
man.
man.
Why'd you do that to us?
It's Mr.
Come on.
God.
Then they always
Dude.
refer to him as Mr.
Do I have to
something.
remind you? Potato. Okay.
Potato grain. They're mashed right now. Is it possible because I posted the link here that automatically notified her because we could call her Chew for now? Okay. What you up to? Yeah, that I don't think so. Or otherwise, a lot of us would have been getting those, huh? Because we post a lot of links in
No,
here.
we can't call her just Chew. I'd
Chew.
somebody, I'd be like, bless you.
The
What?
initials are WCUT, so that doesn't even work for not
What WCUT?
Whatchat? No. We'll just
Okay.
go with
Wilson.
Choo Choo.
Oh, Wilson.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, Mr. Wilson.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson.
That was like the soccer ball too, huh? Wilson.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Forrest-
Do you
Forrest
do
Gump
you
guy.
remember? You remember another Mr. Wilson?
Yes. On the
Menace?
comic.
Almost.
Dennis the Menace?
Yes.
Dennis the
Menace.
Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
Mr.
Good job,
Wilson.
Moto. Your potato's working overtime this
Potato
morning,
is
Moto.
okay. Yeah, long-term memory is all right sometimes.
Oh god.
My potato very well.
It's sick.
Wait a minute. I think Sick has a baked potato.
I'm a- oh, that's a good one. Damn, you had your razor soup this morning, American.
Oh,
You had your razor soup. I'm
gonna
proud
have
of you.
Potato.
it's nothing but love, brother.
Yeah.
What's coming down the driveway? What?
Huh?
Hog on it.
Let's get that
Look at this.
comment out of the
Look
way.
at this. Got him a little board right up to the living room.
Where the bikes will go.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bike rider right there. Look at that. That's
Chow
a beautiful
chow?
chow. Mhm.
Yeah.
Rob's unloading from.
I've never seen the black ones before, but
RMA,
the red
Armagh
one I had.
race.
Yeah. I had a
And
black
with all
one.
of your help, I could join him. We just need 50,000 more subscribers.
This must be the neighbor.
Wow.
This is Rob's, by the way, Rob's neighbor's channel. It may be actually Rob's neighbor. I'm not sure.
Either he's a big guy or that was a small bike, but he made the bike look small. In other words.
A little bit of both. He looked like he could be a big dude. Just how big a fella are you?
You showing off your leg?
That's right. Got a shot of leg free.
Showing a little bit of leg there.
Hey, that's one way to get views. Maybe I should start doing that.
Hey, yeah. Put that, the old whitey out there. The old whitey
Oh, I
lady.
love that red
It's
stripe
funny, when I
on the
heard
back.
my-
It reminds me so much
Look
of
at
an
that.
MG500.
That's an old yammer there. That's got to be 80s, huh?
All right.
Hey, bring up Ray.
62X
That
is
early
a-
80s, right?
What
How you
year?
doing, Ray?
1986.
I
600
got sick
two
of back.
air cooled.
Hey, Ray.
Good to see you back, Ray.
What's up, Ray?
Hey, old man.
Watching
This is a race bike.
Rob's
so-
neighbor's
So I had them
motorcycle
in.
video.
and then I had to move them up, and then I had to move them in again, and now I have, and they're still
Some,
hanging on the road.
Some nice,
That's
some
awesome.
interesting weld corners going on there.
That's
Yeah,
good
oh, hey,
scraping.
there's some more leg, just in case.
That dude's 6'3".
Wow,
Was
wow,
that-
he was. You were right then. Yeah, he's a big dude.
Okay, go
The rest of the video was pulled from our failed
Sander.
live stream. Okay.
180p. Oh boy.
Low resolution.
Yeah, but 180p. Holy bucket.
Yeah.
That's like Polaroid.
Get a thumb.
A brownie 620.
All right. Thanks for sharing that, Rob's neighbor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
We're on a roll this morning. Where you got 50 miles down the road now? 150? Ray?
No,
20?
probably 30.
Yeah. In case y'all didn't know in the chat, Ray is on his way back from Kentucky, leaving the Noah's Ark and all that. That he went to see with his family, so he had good family time.
Yeah.
So Ray, after visiting the Yak, you going to build one?
Yeah.
No. I don't
It
have,
only
I
took,
don't have
it only took Noah 190 years.
Yeah. Was that what it was? Did they actually say how long it took?
Yeah, it was like 190 years.
Well, I'm glad the rain
Yeah.
held out.
That's right.
Yeah. And it
Good
built
Lord.
500 years before the flood.
You got to really
Yeah.
trust
Yep.
God to start that project to take that long. Okay. And then, like, what if the rain starts early and you've been working on it 188 years?
But think about it. In those times, he got ridiculed every
Oh,
single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, back in them
How-
times, people lived 800-900 years. So,
Yes, back then. Yep, 800-900 years was average lifespan.
They had
I
better.
Now
hear
we're
it.
lucky if we hit 68.
I can hear him now, like asking Noah, "How deep did you say that water's going to get?"
Yeah. Just how deep is it gonna? How long can you tread water?
Oh, yeah, the Bill Cosby skit.
Bill Cosby, that was
Yeah.
great.
That was a good skit. I love that.
I love that one too.
there's that front.
Got a little behind you guys on comments. No surprise. Good morning, 2-4. Did
2-4.
you get rid of that
Yeah,
blanket up there?
2-4.
He got a blanket of snow too. I think you might have had a little dusting, huh? American.
Yeah, we
There's
did
not
a
long.
few days back, but it warmed up, melted away. So
Yeah.
I was going to do a video about North Dakota pollen because everybody was complaining down where you guys are about like a layer of yellow everywhere. And I'm like, ours isn't yellow, ours is white.
You got yellow snow.
Are y'all still getting snow?
And we were, and hopefully we're not anymore.
Yeah, 2-4 did. He got a blanket yesterday, I think. He got on, had the old sad face, pouty, snowing again. Damn, he wanted to get his bike out of Noah. Wilson. Yeah.
I know the other day, the wind blows, it looked like a fog rolling in the pollen.
Wow. I'm going to show you two. We're going to pull up.
Nick done disappeared again.
I'm here.
Could be,
I know.
Once
Taking
in a
his
while.
medical treatment.
Little things to do once in a while.
They're raffling off some off on our Labor Day.
So, Jen, get her another blow-up mattress.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Last night I was about to say
You got circles this one. Yeah. There we go.
Do what, Stick?
Say again, sick.
Last night I was telling her you better figure something out. Get your mattress out of stores because
Boost you up a
your
little.
mattress your buddy brought over sucks.
Put your panties on, Sterling. Come on now.
Working with
Nobody wants to see that.
your damn panties. Oh, shit.
So I need to bring my own blow-up mattress.
every time I see a trucker now, I'm gonna be going down the road. I'm gonna be I wonder if they're don't have their panties on. If they're, you know. So I call her Choo Choo, but that sounds like a kid's. I think Choo Choo sounds cute. Fits her. Fits her.
Did somebody post their link or no?
I think I did.
You say you ride down the road without your panties on.
I might not have. Let me play this. This is a little bit of Rob's. You can see these are from these old books.
Ass naked, basically.
Oh, okay.
150 miles an hour.
150, he said.
Vincent with Big Sid.
Anyway, it goes through all the stuff he's got there.
Hot Rod LA 1950.
Can't really hear him too good, so sorry about that. But anyway, that's his video.
With that being said, all these pieces started adding up.
Even make sure you wear some gloves and not add no more acid to the old books and papers. So I'm sure he's been taking care of it. That's a nice
Back
little
Road
thing.
Rider. Let me answer. Back Road Rider. Yeah. I mean, it's a neat place to go. I mean, I wish I'd have rented a electric scooter, but it about killed my fat ass walking.
Yeah.
You need exercise, Mr. Gregory.
Not that damn much.
Walking's good for you.
Good for you, Mr. Greg.
Okay, ladies.
They tell me the same thing, and I have yet to do it, but they're still good for you.
Copy. There's, I'm gonna
Yeah, well, probably walked 40 miles. We had a counter.
Where did I leave off?
Gotta get those, Ray. You gotta get one of them little step clicker things there.
We're already doing it. Sorry.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, pedometer.
I think you're supposed to walk like what, 10,000 steps a day or something like that.
Yeah, we walked more than that.
You look similar. I'm always asking.
I can imagine.
Yeah, let everybody know I can't see the comments, so I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's not a problem, man. We got you covered.
Yeah, I just think that Back Road Biker. So
Nice.
sick. Do I need to bring my own air mattress with me?
It would help because the one I got sucks.
That one I got sucked. I wake up in the middle of the night at the camp out last year and it was almost flat. I had to pump it up every 3 hours.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. I'm ready to move out.
Yeah. Have ups and downs, man. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs. When do the ups start, Moto?
I'm just trying to be positive, man. Just saying. I'm getting some funks too.
Hey,
You get ups
Hey,
every
yeah.
morning, sick. Every morning you get up. See? I mean, that's looking on the bright side, brother.
Yeah. Sunny side up. Sunny side up.
I know.
get up every morning, go in there and hug her and tell her you love her.
There you
No,
go. That's something. You might change everything.
what's wrong with you?
You're so damn tight with everything over there. Stick. You loosen up and you having
No,
a good time. You be having a good time.
no. See,
No, that's not how this is working. I got you, man. I'm just busting your chops a little.
You knew what was going to happen when you let her come move back.
deal
Sick
with-
needs to unwind. He just needs to get into that smoking stuff. I mean, that's once he does that, he's cool at that.
Good to see you, retired rider. How are you doing, man?
I like crazy. I just don't like crazy. That's going to drive me crazy, and it's been driving me crazy, bro. And it's really crazy. It's not like a little bit of crazy. It's like bat shit crazy. It's not even like a tiny bit crazy.
Yeah, it's
Over
surprising.
the top crazy.
It's she's been arrested 7 times crazy.
Dang. Oh,
So
she must have a longer record than Elvis. Good Lord.
it's you know what? It's all about it's not even like that. It's about it's what do they call that? They call it Baker Act.
Hip hop.
Right.
They call it Baker Act.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah, man.
you know, my mom was crazy.
Yep.
Welcome on in there, Backroads Rider. Anybody seen the channel before?
Have a good one there, Backroads.
I
Yeah, we
love
hope you come
riding
again.
back. I love to ride back roads.
Yeah, man.
You can see so much more.
Sick. I have a family that is completely batshit crazy, and they all live in Maine. I live in North Dakota. There's reasons.
Yeah. There's links to Retired Riders, both his channels. I know he's got a couple events. Go support his lives. He does some rabbit holes, and I think he's got a late night one for like that starts maybe 9-10 o'clock at night. So
Yep. No kids allowed.
yeah, something to do and hang out and talk with some more community members. Go support him, man. He's a great dude.
Yep. You don't have to watch your P's and Q's on that one. It's like
Yeah.
anything goes. We can act our age finally.
Morning,
How's the weather, Matt?
Rowdy.
It is beautiful. The sky is so dark blue, and currently it's let's see what the temperature here is. That's close to 60 degrees already. Let me just see. I'll bring it up on the weather here.
That's pretty good.
It's 53, so it's going to be like 70. Yeah, it's going to be 77 this afternoon.
Checking out Backroads Rider channel now. Yeah, I couldn't find it to check on it.
Elvis, believe it or not, Rob, was my favorite singer growing up as a really young kid. I mean, I grew up around that type of music anyway. So
I found it now. I think T-Bone is a real big Elvis. He did like a video or two on Elvis and his passion with it. So if you get to see T-Bone, you can connect up. You know what I'm saying?
I used to know all his
Talk about-
songs by heart. Oh, it was just awesome. I thought he was the bee's knees, man.
Yeah.
Now you're talking my talk now.
There we go. I don't know. I'm just getting ready to trying to do a screen share, run these comments, check on the phone. I was sick, you know. That's a multitasker here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, Sick disappeared. What happened to him?
I don't know. I'll see if I see if we have any signs of life. I hope he's okay. I know he's a little bummed, man, about stuff. How do you get somebody? You can't make anybody happy, you know, really. You try and you support, and that's what we're trying to do, be here for.
We got to play the Bob. We got to play the. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ray.
I try to make Katie happy all the time. It don't work.
No. No sweet talk, nothing. New motorcycle for her, a new 3-wheeler.
We got to play that song, Bob Marley's song for Sick.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't
Don't worry. Be happy.
Down at the bone chop. Well, guys, it's a beautiful day in Como, North Carolina, which is about an hour and a half from me. Going to be in the mid 70s and sunny. Great day to put a roof on the new shop. It's been way too long without it. Yeah, you've really restored that place. I got to go visit this.
John, what's up?
Hey, John.
Hey, saying good morning to John.
I was just watching one of his videos this morning. I was trying to catch up, and it was about him and his wife kind of like going back and forth of whether or not to move, you know, to a different house or whatever, different part.
It ain't been too long. It rained here.
Sprinkling ice pellets. Okay, here's our Backroads Rider. Yeah, look, I've been here before. That's why I got see a little red here. That means we took a peek at it once, and I guess that's about all the
Giddy up.
farther.
No, maybe he has been here before.
Yeah, I see you a little more and remember you. I will remember you and see you more.
Did you see the waterfalls over there in that last one? That was that's over there where Ray Gregory they rode over there, Little River Canyon.
Oh,
Yeah.
on this guy's channel that we're talking about?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
the last picture that showed the waterfalls. That's DeSoto waterfalls
Right here. Oh.
right there. Yeah,
Oh. Wow.
that's DeSoto waterfalls.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, me and Hooligan went over there when I went and seen Hooligan, and then me and Dole and Harley Girl and all
Beautiful day today, high of 76
rode over there.
degrees. Take the Soto ride up to Little River Canyon.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's
But we went the first time I went to those falls.
It's the battlefield.
First time I went to those falls, we were
good
coming
shot.
back from Huntsville from the Space Museum.
Oh, Joe and I,
There
we
we
rode
go.
all the way around the thing. You know, over on the other side, we came in from the Coleman side, but that's where the guy, Randy, the guy on Alabama, he lives over there. He's got a
Yeah.
recording
Randy Owens.
studio. Randy Owens, yes.
How you doing, Nana Grace?
That was a great group in Alabama.
Say good morning to Nana Grace. She come to visit us again today.
Nona. Is it Nona or is it Nana?
Ah. I don't know.
I always call her Nona because I had a girlfriend named Nona.
I'd say
Is it
Nana.
potato or is it potato?
I know, yeah. I'd say Nana.
Nana.
That'd be
Na,
my
na,
best. That'd be
na,
my
na.
uneducated guess.
Na, 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 na. Hey.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Man, we are quirky, ain't we?
Sorry, that was just
You just
spontaneous.
dropped 4 subs and 8 viewers right there.
This crew right here used to sing in the back of the short bus.
Yeah. The short bus riders. It's Nona. Nona. Nona.
No.
Yeah.
She's done this before. She has had to see. She knew just how to type it so we could enunciate correctly. Nona Grace.
We probably, you know what? We probably did a lot of drugs on the short bus. I can tell you that. That would make old Mac leader of the crack. Leader of the crack.
I was back there doing the Napoleon Dynamite thing, you know, with the little army men with the big long string throwing it out the window and watching them bounce all around on the road. It's hard up for entertainment. And hauling, what did he do? He hauled tots around in his cargo pants.
Oh,
He'd have a snack during class.
oh my. I've never seen this dynamite.
You haven't Napoleon Dynamite? Okay, then you're not relating to what I'm saying. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
goofy movie.
Yeah.
Great seeing so many. That was
So where's
a great
Angelique
scene.
at this morning?
She's sitting right over here. She getting the old Max meds ready for him.
Oh, you getting
okay.
dessert, huh? Getting happy pills?
Hell yeah, she's
Man,
sitting
I
right,
wish
over,
that
she's sitting
somebody.
right over there.
Yeah.
Good
hey,
morning, Angelique.
She ain't
Morning,
having
Angelique.
nothing to- She's trying to
Oh, I
focus and
I
count.
got my
Can't pay that
headphones on.
attention.
She can't hear. Well, she can't
Focus,
hear you.
Angelique. Focus.
Yeah,
Focus.
you don't want to
Angelique.
give old Mac the
Wait
wrong
a minute
pills
now.
over there. Be like, oops, that was too many. Oops.
You wait. It's
Don't
Northern
take somebody
Italy.
to take my pills and cook me dinner and breakfast and lunch.
No. Yeah.
But it's no.
Nona,
No.
Nona.
if I remember right. Yep, right here. Let's go back.
So in
Nona.
Italian, it's Nona.
Katie just hit me.
You know, I get freaked out. I've watched too many mob movies. If anybody comes up to me and says they're Italian, I much respect. Just much respect.
They're everywhere up here.
You should post the link, Angel, if you got it already made. That was pretty quick. You
My
haven't known
profile
Nona
photo
too
has ended
long.
up in my friend's short video. Wait.
Oh, in her friend's. A friend's short. I thought it was in your short. Good morning, Salty.
Salty.
Mm.
He's one. Okay, he's one guy. I want to pick his brain very soon about getting a oversized gas tank. I don't want to put that stupid Cafe Racer tank on it or the original because one, the originals are so expensive, and they're still like they're bad condition. Like they're dented, pinhole leaks, and they're still charging like $200 on eBay for the original tank. And I'm like, no way. But you get the Cafe Racer version, which is a 2.4 gallon tank. But again, it's only 2.4 gallon, and it's those skinny little buggers, right? I want one that has little beef, like the 3.3 gallon. There's a 4 point something gallon in that range. But the measurement, I don't know what part of the frame to actually measure to get the measurement for it. So, Salty, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Good morning, Big Pile of Wheels. How you doing? From California, by the way, if you don't remember.
Big Pile of Wheels. He's in California?
Yeah, he's the guy that's taken us over the Golden Gate Bridge. He's been on here. He actually came on the live. Did a great
I know, it
live
sounds
with us.
familiar.
Huh?
He sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar, but it's my memory that sucks.
Yeah, we got to get him a link and join in on the live when he's doing a moto vlog. Probably not on the morning one because he'll still be tired and sleepy, but maybe on like one of my Saturday night live ones, have him join us and watch him now. Sterling Wheels done that when he was out on the fly before and joined the live while he was on. I think Ray has done that as well. So yeah, you're always welcome to do something like that too. That'd be great.
That would be sweet.
Nice little break, you know, get to see some sights. It's good for the motorcycle channel. You be helping a brother out over here. We get to see California, get to see you.
He's 2 hours behind
Good
me.
for everybody.
So it must be 7. It's 7:12 his time in California.
Yeah, that's a bit early. That's why we don't see him too often in the morning. But I think this is 2 mornings in a row, if I'm not mistaken. So
Sweet.
Here, hold on. Thank you very much. Can you do that? Can you do the Elvis for us, American?
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much. Thank you for the thank you very much.
I do some of his moves, but my shoulder just ain't, so.
Just to remind you all, Big Pile of Wheels has a 1,600.6 subscriber video. Only 72 videos. This is relatively new, and he does very well. He rides around doing incredibly connected lives, like 2 or 3 different points of having Wi-Fi, so he never drops off, like very rare. And he goes through Oakland, California, across wherever, and delivers food to people and talks. He's the most polite moto vlogger you'll probably run into, like with his lives and welcoming people. So that's impressive. Anyway.
Whatever he's doing, he's making it work for himself. I mean, with only 72, 71 videos, and he's got over 1,000 subscribers, you know.
Listen how nice this guy is.
What does he have for a bike? You remember?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Chevy? How you doing, dude?
I don't know. Can you
how you
post it
doing?
again?
I'm good, Future. I'm really good.
See how nice he is.
I feel a little off today physically, but honestly, mentally, I'm doing pretty freaking good. So we had this personality test thing at work today, and I'm like, oh my god, do I need to know all the things about everyone's personalities? And I guess so, yeah. Yo, what's up, VX Rail?
Yeah, always welcoming everybody. And I go in there and say hi when I can. And
you flew into a tree and dislocated.
How does he do that and ride at the same time? He's reading comments, right?
I think so.
I'm fastest, boy.
He
are the
hears
best.
them.
Oh my god.
I don't know if he still does, but at one point he hears them. He has all the tech that you'd think
nice.
Of. So he don't have to take his eyes off the road 99% of the time.
So it's like text the voice or something like that.
when he stops like somewhere and he has a privacy thing, it'll blur the screen so he will keep other people's somebody at their door and they don't want to be on. And I don't know, he just got all kinds of neat station breaks. If you use the bathroom, you got something else that's put up. It's just really, really nice system he's got. It's pretty impressive, put it that way.
Nice. I guess that does kind of make a difference, I suppose.
Really good.
Having that
Yeah.
access to the equipment,
Yeah. You are a Italian then, huh? I am
Firstborn
firstborn
Sicilian.
Sicilian Italian. I wish I knew more about that to say woo, because I don't really know what that means. But Nana, you got to come on up on the join us one night.
The original mafia, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Sicilian.
tell us some stories.
She's got connections.
Yeah, I got those connections. I'm glad we're friends. I hope we are.
We're friends.
I'm glad
we're friends.
Much
Yeah,
love
peace,
to you.
sister.
Just a little extra. Just a little. Oh, for some reason, it's taking me more time to boil water in the morning coffee pot today. Damn it. Damn it, Jim.
Well, you got to turn the burner on. son.
Is your pilot lit?
My pilot hasn't been lit
Pilot's
for
been up
years,
for
dude.
a while. Oh, Wesley. Yeah, Wes, man. I hope to see you again someday when you come up. Hit the live too and visit. You're a hoot, man. You're a good dude to talk to. It's 10:12. Yeah, Western New York, I believe. So can't be far from, I guess, the Niagaras area, huh? Oh, Big Pile says I logged into my work computer, checked emails, and I saw you were live.
honey.
Easy
Come here.
decision to tune in, and yeah, always a
Sweet,
quick
man.
shout and howdy. I do that to him too. I feel bad because a lot of times I can't always stick and stay, but I just say, "Hey, I saw your video." I get on, I'll say a howdy to him, and then so I'm kind of
Big
bad with
Kyle,
that.
what's the bike you
Hold
ride,
on.
man?
Yeah, what bike is it you
Hold on,
ride
my
again?
clock, bring me my clip.
Let's see. It says I got a
It
couple
almost
haters
looks like an
Wow.
adventure bike by that little tiny windshield.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget what it was. I know what he's told me before. He says, I am not reading comments. Yeah. Yeah. I slipped a little bit when I first said yeah, and then I was like, oh no, he hears them.
Yeah, it spoke. What comment
It's
spoken
intercom.
out to me?
Yes.
I'm showing
Good
Nona
morning.
Moss.
Hey, Carney.
Nona Grace. I'm showing her that I've removed the clip. So we're totally disarmed here in Alabama. So I'm
Okay.
laying the clip down.
You're not loaded this morning for a
Oh,
change.
I'm not loaded. So
No. That's if you're in Alabama, he's just showing you one. The other 50 behind him are still loaded.
when a man in Alabama
Yeah.
pulls his clip out, it's like a dog laying down and showing you his belly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Mac, we don't want that. This is PG, man. Nobody's
All right.
scratching that shit, okay?
Could you demonstrate that move for us there, Matt? Could you?
Oh.
You start getting on
You
scratching
probably
his
would
ears.
too, yeah. That leg going. All right. Oh, good Lord. Good morning, Ray's Moto Life. Good to see
Ray!
you, brother.
My God,
Good live
this
you
is
had
the
this
only time I
morning.
ever see Ray quiet is when he's in the comments.
Yeah, he's good, man. He had a killer video put up. I like the Walmart cheese video, something
Love
about
you, Ray.
Tyson. Blew up. He got like 500, 700 subs from it. Just so that's how many
Really?
thousands of comments. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, how he tells the story about how something like a simple short can develop into something interesting. for your
Hey,
channel.
and that let me speak on that YouTube Shorts, because I've noticed on my puny little channel that I'll throw out a short, just something so silly, right? Like playing like fetch with my dog, and it's 15 seconds. Yet within a couple hours, boom, it's got like 300 views, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's fun to watch that stuff.
Yeah, but my videos, right, that actually have at least I would consider
Something to offer,
substance.
you think? I know. Mhm.
They get like 15 views, 20 views, maybe. Yeah,
People want quickies all day long. They want quickies. Boom,
Yep.
boom,
Yeah.
boom. Instant, fast, one after another. It's like feeding themselves a drug. Because how do I know? I've been there. I've been clicking before. Let's see. I just put out American Outlaws thing link out there. I'll try to get everybody's link. I got to keep it.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Eye on the time. Yeah, we'll get old Mac out there. Let's see. Copy that.
Hey, and good for you there, Big Pile. Getting monetized. Wow, big step too.
Yeah.
That just means more ads.
Yeah. We do have him up there. Oops. Did I miss it? Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. I was on the wrong.
Actually, if you're monetized, do you still have to have ads? Is that like hand and foot kind of thing?
No, you got the opportunity every time you load up to monetize or not to
Yeah,
monetize.
you can put a little check by if you want it monetized or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm never going to monetize, but because I'm not into that, but other people want to make like a career out of it, right? A life out of it. And I was just wondering, if you got monetized, does that mean monetized is the ads? That's where the monetization comes in?
That's what it's called. That's what monetization gives you, is people can advertise and then you get paid for.
You get paid for the amount of
views. The more views you get on your videos, the more those ads show out, the more money that YouTube will give you for that. Kind of, right? Is that right, Mac? I think so.
I was watching a video last night on YouTube, and I got so irritated with it. Nothing to do with motorcycles. I think it was a old late '80s wrestling video, and I was like, "Oh, cool! That brings back memories." Because I used to be into wrestling as a kid, and I started watching the video, and you had a minute-long ad at the beginning, 2 minutes go by, there's another minute-long ad. 5 minutes goes by, there's another minute-long ad, and like every time you turned around, there was a minute-long ad that you couldn't skip through, and I just shut it off. I was like, "This ain't even worth it."
Yeah.
You know, when they start going through your content to see how they're going to monetize you, it's when they take a look at me, I guarantee you all my commercials will be Cialis and Viagra.
Yeah. They don't know you very well, do they?
How to stop constipation.
Well, at 85 years of age, that's right. Metamucil, man.
Hey, that's good news. I am a friend of Nana's. Okay, just saying. So,
all right, Nona, not Nana's. Nona.
I know it's been good.
No.
I'm glad you're a good sport with us. We cut up here sometimes. So should we just call Wesley the down-to-earth spaceman? Definitely.
Is that his name? Wesley?
Wesley, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Good morning, Raymoto.
2024 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. And he talks about
that's a mouthful.
History of I think he had a Shadow in the beginning as well, a Yamaha, if I remember right.
What kind of bike is that? Is that like an enduro or?
We'd have to look it up. Are you challenging me? Challenge me.
I love the looks of the adventure bikes, especially it's the Yamaha Tenere 700. That thing is a beast. That thing can go anywhere, on road, off road.
Tracer 9 GT. Do I have to get the plus sign too?
I think, yeah.
There.
Unless he meant for it to be an exclamation point.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's probably a plus. I just didn't know, like in my search, if I'd have to actually have it. Okay, images.
Grumpy old man. Grumpy old man said all his commercials would be Prozac and anger management.
Right, Grumpy? Right?
How you doing, Grumpy? Man, good to see you, bro. Well, yeah. See, that's a nice. Get around town, do everything bike right there.
Yeah. That's like an adventure bike type thing.
A little bit, yeah.
Or an enduro, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
That looks sweet.
There's Wesley right there doing the lean. Hey,
bang!
Ooh. Go, brother. Yeah, that's a nice bike, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp. I'm a Yamaha guy. I'm turning into a Yamaha guy.
I got one.
I fell in love back in early 90s, late 80s. I fell in love with a friend of mine's bike, man. It was an 87 Yamaha Virago 750. Absolutely loved the look of that bike, the power, the sound. Been a fan ever since.
Yeah. Yeah. I like them. Even when mine leaves lets me down a little bit. That's just because she's had a hard life, you know. My R1, but 2004, so it's been through it.
You got a Virago, Dean?
What's a Virago? I don't know.
The Yamaha? Oh, Yamaha. Okay.
I got the R1 that you've seen.
The R1, yeah, sorry. I thought we were talking Virago.
No.
Love you, Mac. Not for me.
There you go. Nana's sending you some
She's
love.
a sweetheart.
Flew by. Yes, she is. We got lots of sweethearts. American Outlaw's a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart.
I am. I am. I mean, thank you. Thank you.
I do.
I'd like to thank all the little people I stepped on to get to where I am today.
That was worth it. Nah, man, there is a lot of love out here for sure.
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
too many of us are afraid to say it anymore, you know, because like that'd be something like, oh, that ain't very manly, you know. But shoot,
You know, well, you know what? If we were all 20, we
That's
wouldn't be saying it.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. We wouldn't be saying it. But now that we're older and we don't give two Twinkies,
Oh,
we're like,
yeah.
yeah, I love you, brother.
I think it's a more of a statement of manly or macho-ness or whatever you want to call it than the other. I think a lot of us grew up with the wrong impression of what
Yes.
being a man was.
Love
Yes.
comes with maturity. As you get older, you accept love more. You're more acceptable to
See?
love, and you're also more acceptable at giving love.
Yeah. Something to offer today. YouTube often test your shorts with 3 to 8. Yes, that is exactly right.
If it
And
dies after that, it unfortunately means it didn't pass
That's
engagement needs of the test. Oh, I did not know that. Thanks,
I've
Wesley.
been wondering that forever. For real. Because like they always do that. And then they stop.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of shorts that have only gotten 350 views and then just that they stopped. But I have 2 of them that are over 1,000, 2,000 views. So
Yes, Nana talks about her adventure too with YouTube and making the money and what it does, and she'll give you some. And if you want to ever drop a link about with that one that you talked about, that I would have a hard time finding it. But it was pretty informative. She's been in this for quite a while. It has a good amount of subs, 4,000, something like that. But just going on memory. How many subs do you need? 1,000 to actually be monetized. 500 helps you out, gets you with memberships and super chats and whatever, which really don't care too much about. But
well, a lot of YouTubers that I watch, they have a back end, and it's that Patreon, I think it's called.
Yes.
And it's where people basically donate money monthly, you know, to get either extra content or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's YouTubers that have so many Patreons, all that money coming in, they're not paying dime one. It's all coming in from the Patreon money.
Yeah.
And then they go out and make these videos, you know.
Yeah, and I don't imagine you'd have to be with the standards so much with YouTube standards than if you're doing videos that they would shun. It wouldn't matter as much because you got your Patreon.
Right.
People that are viewing that support that instead of YouTube. But
Yeah.
that was never. I just thought it was so cool to have my motorcycle and me talking about something on YouTube, and maybe a handful of people actually looking at it and saying,
Right.
"Hey, dude, it's a nice bike," or looking for an attaboy or whatever out there in the beginning, because I saw others doing it. I wanted to be part of that, and try it just to see if I dare do it, because it's kind of brave to put yourself out there, like that, and talk about stuff and
It
your
is.
views, and yeah. So,
But you know what? Here, piggybacking off that point you just made about putting yourself out there, I've talked to a lot of YouTubers over the years personally, just virtually, and then got to know some friends and whatnot. and most of them are introverts. And it's odd to even say that because they're just throwing their entire life, you know, at the video camera, whether it be lives, video, shorts, or whatever.
Seems like a safer way, you know. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
but it's a safer way, exactly, because they're in control of that environment. Whereas if they were out in public, they're not in control of anything. So
Exactly, Wesley. Yeah, it's therapy for some. I know it's like for me. I never thought of myself as having any of that trouble, but like I don't know, the more that I've been
I'm an
on YouTube
extrovert.
and doing stuff, I kind of turned into one in a way. I don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to, you know, concerts and things no more where there's lots of people. And I don't know if
Yeah.
that's what categorizes you. I don't, but yet I don't have to isolate in my home either, you know. I can
Right.
get out and ride and hang and talk and socialize just as easily, you know.
But see, YouTube bridges the gap with a lot of people that feel exactly that way. I don't want to go out of this house and people today.
Yeah.
I'm just not a people person.
Yeah,
So let
what's
me
up?
just go in my shed and slap on a live stream and just chat that way. So
Ads target older people at times. Yeah.
Chasing Ghost is feeling better today. Says she
Oh.
still has a little cough. We was
Prozac
worried
and-
about her yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
love the Tenere. Oh, who said go back a couple there, Dean, if you would please. Somebody loved the Tenere.
I don't see that.
I didn't see it. Oh no, there it is.
No.
Oh,
My
Rob,
son.
Rob's neighbor. There we go. My son
Oh,
loves
there
the
it is.
Tenere. Oh, okay. So he's got one. Man, lucky. Dude,
Yeah.
that's lucky.
Don't take the Tracer off road. No, it will
Fall into a million.
It's technically a sports tour, but it has an adventure frame.
That's what caught my eye because it definitely had the stance of an adventure bike.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yamaha 2024, yeah, is basically a spaceship. I would call it a upright sport tour.
in my opinion, yeah.
Oh.
But
Not in a gay way. It says about $20 is $20, Grumpy. Yeah, you're from my era.
You do you, boo.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I
Glad
saw
you're
you-
feeling better there, Ghost.
Yeah, no doubt. The sugar thing was going wonky on her and her meds that she was taking or something for whatever and kind of cross-mojoed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the big ultimate one you want to get right there so that YouTube will pay you for your videos and your ads, which can be a lot or not much depending on your content. And
I wonder if you gotta bring, you know, doing that and getting money from YouTube. Is that like taxable? You got to bring that into like you know the IRS kind of thing.
Yep.
after a certain amount of, I don't know if there's a cutoff, like $500 a year or $1,000, you have to claim some. If you don't, not very high, you don't have to claim. Is that right, Mac? Or am
Yeah,
I?
but you do have to file a tax show that they can take the tax and stuff like that.
No matter
Even
what.
before you,
Yes.
yeah, while you're going through the process of monetizing, you have to fill out the tax form. You have to have it on hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join my Patreon for as little as $1. Yeah, that's a nice thing to set.
See, and that helps
level.
with us. That helps with us, po-folk.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some friends and people you want to support, and that's the way you can support them. Even if they're like your YouTube friends and stuff, you know, you can help out. Sometimes times are tough, and
Yeah, absolutely.
so definitely, we are introverts. Love that. The edits is there. Lives make me very nervous. Oh, I get you. I'm 100% with you on that. No, I was terrified when Recycled Hooligan said, "Dean, you want to get on live with me? I want to do like an interview type thing." And my head was already, because I was so freaked. I was thinking of lies, because that's where my brain goes. Like, well, what can I say to avoid that will sound polite, but yeah, but no, but I knew I needed to do it because he's a good friend and I wanted to.
And think of it this way. Dean, that like you and I are Army. right? You know, like, so you wouldn't think that there would be any bashfulness or shyness to you and I or Mac or whatever, you know, like, you know, we've been there, done that. We've been
Yep.
scolded in front of the entire company or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I definitely was pointed out in the whole yeah. The three freaking companies.
I didn't just become an outlaw overnight, I can tell you that much, but I won't say the rest on YouTube.
I was lucky I didn't get a blanket party, put it that way.
Oh geez. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are
He is
nasty.
12, just loves it as he wants one. Got to have aspirations. I said that right. Yes, or we'll see how he does test driving the Ironhead.
All right.
Shit, yeah, man.
Get him that 700, man. Telling you.
It makes you fill out stuff. Yes.
They have a Tenere 1200, but it's a lot heavier.
A lot
than the 7, so
yeah. Yeah, I'm no risk at making a lot with YouTube. So good. I did get my first check last week or a couple weeks ago. I don't know, and which was really neat. As soon as you get up to $100, they send you money. If you don't make $100, you don't get no money for 2, 3 months, 4 months, a year, however long you're not making money. Once it gets up to 100, they send you a check.
Right.
So
I hear you, Grumpy.
What is that? What's the old shirt you used to have? I'm so broke I can't even pay attention.
Exactly. I'm so po I can't afford the OR at the end of the word.
Yeah. So po can't afford no mo.
I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it ain't that bad, but good Lord. As its days, motorcycles are getting a lot of tech nowadays. Wesley's Tracer, has adaptive cruise control.
Wow.
I'm gonna pretend I know what adaptive means.
I don't, my 74 doesn't know anything about this cruise control.
You know anything? What's this cruise control they talk about, old Mac?
I know, yeah.
Oh, you turn the throttle up and then you wrap a rubber band around it and tie it around your. Yeah, that way it stays there. And if you get panicked, just take your pocket knife and cut the rubber band, and the throttle will go off.
Your Bic lighter, let it melt something. I don't know. Good job, Dean. That is awesome. Awesome. I don't know what that was for, but thank you. Thank you. I will take the Attaboys all day, but it doesn't come out till.
Hey, Dean, you got to plug. Why aren't you plugging your channel for your membership thing? Talk about that.
I don't need one, man. We're good. We're good.
No, okay.
Yeah, thank you, though. No, you know what I do? I like it's just because it was kind of a fun toy and I was eligible for it. You can go in and buy your own membership things and buy for $20 you can give out 5. So when people come to your lives or come to your premieres, they get the little star. And because I made all my own logos instead of using the star, I used my little helmet thing because it was like something I wanted to learn how to do and customize things. And and for a couple bucks, you can do that, compliment your friend for a while or whatever. But as far as having anything to offer to take somebody's money, I wouldn't want to do that anyway. You know what I mean? But
I hear you, brother.
Yeah. But membership,
Moto, in my video yesterday, did you like my rendition of America? Where I took you through the history of the birth of America all the way up to the war in Afghanistan.
Wow, Mac.
It was a long.
I didn't even know that video existed.
I didn't. I was going to say I didn't see that one either.
Yeah, it's the one I just put out yesterday when I was over there. When the road construction crew, we had to sit there for 30 minutes while they was putting asphalt down. But I posted it yesterday.
I'll be damned.
And when I went for a ride, and I released a new version of America, and you might find some humor in it because life. When you start talking about all the wars we've been in since the birth of the nation, it gets to be sort of, that really drags you down. But you'll find some of the lyrics I added in there. Somebody asked me, did I get a strike on it because I used somebody else's lyrics? No,
Well,
I
there's
use
video.
my lyrics, my version of the same lyrics.
Is this the video? Which
Yeah,
So
that's
what did
that
you
old
do?
Mac
What did you
Ghost.
do? What did you do, Mac? You take the words from the song and then put it into like Suno or something?
Yeah, I'm using Suno, and here's the deal. Like in that, when I talked about when we got down to New Orleans, when the British come back to test us as Americans in New Orleans, the song was, he grabbed an alligator and we fought another round and filled his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind.
Johnny Horton.
Around. We just used a possum instead of an alligator.
Johnny Horton. I love his singing, man.
Well, I did a little version of that in there, but it's my version. And once you do it on Suno, it becomes yours. It's not plagiarizing when if you use the exact same words with the same lyrics, but mine is my own words. So
in 1814, we took a little trip. Yep.
But in that, in that version where we fired our cannons to the barrel melted down, well, I changed it. We fired our cannons to the wheels sunk into the ground.
Yeah.
And then we grabbed a possum and fought another round.
Oh, that's too much.
That's nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's in if you get a chance to see that, also I put John's new song in it too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did a song for my daughter, Cindy. Her and I, we've had a wonderful relationship. All of her, well, she's brought my first grandson. And golly, I'm telling you, I did a song for her and she really loved it.
Oh, I know it touches hearts, man. Even me listening and knowing it's you and that you do that stuff.
Ray's Moto Life. I personally don't have any intentions of writing this year. For obvious reasons. I can pretend. I can hop on the frame and make.
I could just see you out in the shed doing that. We're going to do this for an hour, okay? So hang in there. And just be commenting as, comment on imaginary scenery and, just make stuff up as you go. That would be great. I don't know what's constituted as long. Long for me is going to be because I've only been like the neighboring states. I've never traveled across a portion of the United States or anything like that. And I got 85,000. I've had that for quite a while on my Dyna. I had almost 20,000 the first year I had it, so I thought that was a good amount. But they're all local miles, Every day I just get out and ride 50, 80, 100 miles every day, and then do bigger ones on the weekends with my friends. We were really into it and would do, 200, 300, 400 miles.
Moto, are you based out of North Carolina?
No, Virginia. What do you mean?
No. Virginia. Okay. Well, I have a hard time keeping track.
That's okay.
One of my boys lives in South Carolina in York, which is close to the border of North Carolina. And then my other son lives right on the outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina. He's the one that just picked up his very first motorcycle. I got him into motorcycling. He picked up his very first motorcycle used from a buddy. And it is, if I can remember, I think he said it was, I got a picture of it, a Ducati 1098.
Yeah, that's like a sporty bike. They're very nice.
Oh, yeah. It looks like your Yamaha one there, one that you little monkey screwing a football kind of thing.
They got the I showed that one where that like a turkey with his a dressed turkey looking into the oven with the little wings up. Yeah, that was what it made a funny post of what you look like on a crotch rocket anyway.
Right.
That little bend.
But yeah, are you guys familiar with that brand, Ducati?
Yeah. That was one of my go-to, like a dream bike for quite some time. I forgot what the next level up was called, but that's the one I wanted. Now I forget what the name is because it's like been out of my brain for a while. But they're elite brand. They have a V2 and a V, or not a V2, but well, maybe it is a V2. But then
as long as he doesn't kill himself.
Inline 4, I think, as well. On their
he says it goes extremely fast.
Yeah, they all do. They're crazy.
Ray, I do not have a second bike. I have one, and I have Pat from both a 75 and a 77. So
West. Now that's a big ass ride right there.
Gone to Boston. Hey, so you're familiar with the accent then?
I was going to say, yeah, to the Keys and then to Colorado. Oh,
You know,
and then Boston.
I've always kept two bikes. For a long time, I had two bikes of two different kind of bikes, a smaller bike for city cruising stuff, and then a cruising bike for open road.
Yeah.
And I did this, but now after I got past the age of 80, we had to get rid of one of the bikes because my insurance is so damn high. $90 a month, you know, for at my age, I have insurance on a motorcycle with no accident.
Yeah.
And it will just go up.
Ray, you had mentioned about the police in North Carolina. My boy complains about the traffic in North Carolina. It's just extremely it's heavy, like all the time. So from what he says.
So glad we could spend this time together. I'm thinking of the ending of Carol Burnett show. So you got to go way back, and most people won't know that.
She always pulled her ear.
Yeah, saying hi to mom, right?
Yeah.
Is that saying hi to mom without saying hi to mom?
Okay, Moto, you got to put one of those prosthetic ears on your headphones so you can just.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be freaking cool? Have some glue on ears. Could really.
The old man was born and raised in Boston.
Oh,
really?
So gals, I get this tomorrow
A
night.
lot of Irish.
And
Lots of Irish in Boston.
And Saturday, I'm going to a men's Christian retreat. That should be refreshing.
Oh,
you know,
sweet.
I'm invited to go for a ride Saturday with a Christian group. It's something the Iron something other Iron. They're riding. They're going. It's a fairly long. They're going from here to Chattanooga, Tennessee. They go in and then circling back and coming back to Natural Bridge where I wanted to take Ray Gregory to. They're all going to meet up at Natural Bridge on the second day.
And that's on what road? Natural Bridge? Because we got one up here, and
that'd be on Highway 278 in Alabama, the US 278.
Because we got a natural bridge up here in like on Skyline Drive or the Blue Ridge Drive, whatever it is, Ridge something. And it's about 3.5 miles.
You know, I'm not going to be able to make the ride, Moto, because I'm waiting for that tire. Because the worst thing could happen is to go up there and be in a big bunch of people like that, and you have a tire, and everybody out of concern is going to try to help the old man to do something, and I don't want that bullshit. I don't want to ruin their ride, you know. So
I know.
Right. If my tire comes in, I will go.
Yeah. Oh God, if
yes, you do, Wesley. Yes, go for it.
First thing, absolutely. Okay, guys, let's sign off. We got tomorrow is Friday. Is there anything tonight anybody wants to announce? Something to watch or they're doing on your cheek? Got anything going on? Anybody?
Promise me to watch my video, yesterday's video, Moto, because I wanted to get your thumbs up on America.
I did. I saw where I started to watch it. I hadn't even hit the like on it yet, but I must have saw it yesterday and hadn't got back to it. You know,
old Mac's going to talk about America.
America, man. What the hell we got here, man?
What did it say? Deutscher Ma. What's that, Dad? That's Ma. No. Polish triangle.
He's very familiar with the Gloucesterman out of Boston.
The radio was quite amazing.
Oh, dude, I was just talking Joyzy, you know, hanging out with the boys from Toity Toit and Toit Street.
Drinking the coffee.
Everybody's supporting the cupcake. All right, I'm going to hit the end stream now, and we always got tomorrow. American, thank you so much for coming on and blessing us.
Thanks for allowing me.
Time today, man.
To everybody.
Mac, thank you as well.
We love you all.
Yeah, be thinking about Sick Bastard. I need feeling a little bit, you know.
Yeah, feel better, Sick.
But we give him big hugs, man. I love you, bro. And thanks for everybody who showed up and contributed. Yeah, so thank you everyone for having a wonderful coffee with me, man. It is much greatly appreciated. I think we started the day off right, so you know, just love on your peeps. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. And just go out, have the best day you can. Spread it out there. We'll see you again soon. Bye.